Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Sandra once again. So today I'll be talking about how to create your personal reading timetable for those in foundational level of ICAN exams. If you're in foundational level of ICAN exam and you have just one paper to write, of course you can maximize your time so well in such a way that you do not even need to create a timetable for yourself in order to scale through that one paper. So take for instance, you are working and you have just MI to write. First things first, you need to notice that you have to start early. I always emphasize the need to start early in every of my video because the need to start early cannot be overemphasized. So start early. So you can as much as possible create 2 to 3 hours each day. Let's say for instance you are preparing to write November diet exams and we are in May currently, for example. It means that if you dedicate 2 to 3 hours daily out of your busy schedule from now till September, October, you are good to go. You are not under any much pressure in order to beat up to the deadline. I had someone who was preparing for one paper, I think it was in skills level anyways, and the person was preparing 2 weeks to the date of the exam and she was under a lot of pressure. I only encouraged the much I could. If you want to know how to manage such, you have to manage your time in such scenario, then maybe you should look at that video I created saying, can I prepare and write my ICAN exams in 1 month? I think that's for you. So for those writing just one paper, you can manage your time very well. Start early, 2 to 3 hours per day. You may not even need to days that are overwhelming for you, especially those especially those that their work do not give them enough time. Some days can be skipped. Then as you get closer to the period of the exams, maybe a month to two before your exams, then you'll be more serious. For those who are going to be writing maybe 2 papers, the same principle may still apply to you. Structure your time very well. So if you're writing 2 papers, it means that we have 7 days in a week. So structure your timetable in such a way that if for each of them you are treating each of the courses 3 times a week. Then we have a spare day, which for example, let's say is on Sunday. It means Monday, Wednesday, Friday you are handling one of your papers. Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday you are handling the other one. Then Sunday, amongst the 2 papers you are writing, which one seems to be harder? Which one seems to be tougher for you? Allocate that one on Sundays that you have free period, so that you can, when you rate yourself, when you assess yourself after a period of time, you can be sure that you are well and fine. And also you have to also start early. This principle will apply maybe while in May. I'm using a scenario while in May and you're preparing for November diet exam. May, June, July, you can follow this principle. August, September, you have to assess yourself, rate yourself on the scale of 1 to 10. How prepared are you for each paper? If your preparedness is above 60 as at that point in time, then of course you can follow through till you write your exam and you are good to go. Now in a situation whereby a person is writing 3 papers and one has to do with calculation and 2 theories, now how you are going to allocate your time will be in this way. How you are going to create your personal reading timetable. First is among theory courses and between theory courses and calculation courses, which one is your strength and which is your weakness? Now let's assume your strength is in theory courses and your weakness is in calculation courses, although most accountants prefer calculation than theory, but now these days ICAN incorporates everything. So let's assume that that's the situation when it comes to your case. It means that if theory are your strength and calculations are your weakness, I hope that was what I said initially, allocate more days to the theory courses. Now you have 3 papers to write and you are busy, you barely have time to read. It means that you should create a minimum of 3 to 4 hours daily to be able to cover up. Remember I said for those who are writing just 1 or 2 papers, they can actually just maximize 2 to 3 hours. But if you're writing 3, work on maximizing 3 to 4 hours per day. So what I would suggest in your situation is that Mondays, Wednesday, Friday, should be allocated to that course Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, because I'm assuming Sunday is a free day for everyone. So Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays should be allocated to any of the courses, which forms which you are not really strong in, or which you are struggling in. Then Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays can be used. You can allocate the courses which you are strong at. Then it means that this thing, let's say we are in May, June, July. You do this May, June, July. By August, you are assess yourself how you prepared for these 3 papers. If you can assess yourself that you are very good in the 3 papers, then you can follow through till you write your exams. Now, for those who are writing more than 3 papers at foundational level, you're writing 3, you're writing 4 or 5, as the case may be. It means that these previous principles do not apply to you. Number 1, you need a minimum of 6 hours per day for studying. Within that 6 hours per day, you can allocate, you need 6 hours per day for studying. That's standard. Then how do you create your personal timetable? Let's say you're writing 4 or 5 papers, as the case may be. Monday will be you allocate each day 2 courses. Monday you pick 2, Tuesday 2, that's 4. Wednesday will be for the courses you have allocated for Monday. Thursday will be for the courses you have allocated for Tuesday. Friday will be courses you have allocated for Wednesday. Saturday will be courses you have allocated for Thursday. Then Sunday will be any of the courses you feel that you are struggling at. That is how you are going to create your personal timetable. I always like giving a pure scenario, but I'm not really conversant with courses on that foundational level. If not, I would have really give you a clear scenario on how to really create your own personal timetable when it comes to foundational level. But I hope the gist is actually gotten, like the message is actually passed. So that's what you're going to do basically, and this principle will apply for the first 3 months. I'm saying it again, start early. It makes the work easier for you. So for the first 3 months, you do it that way. As it gets closer, let's say we're in May, June, July. Now I'm assuming that people I'm making this suggestion to are those maybe you are memorizing May direct exams, or even if you are planning to write November, you should start reading early. You should not wait until May direct exam is over before you start reading. And all these assumptions are based on the fact that, okay, let's say there's nothing like tutorial center for you to even attend. So it means that you create your personal timetable that way. Then May, June, July, August, form it that way. Create your personal timetable, do your summary notes and everything, attend classes while you can, manage your time. You need a minimum of 6 hours, just as I said earlier. Then when we get to September, assess your preparedness for each of the papers you are writing. Depending on how prepared you are, you readjust your timetable to suit those courses that you are not well prepared for. That will form bulk of your time in the month of September. Now, while you are trying to get all the courses on the same page, incorporate your past questions, that's your pathfinders, into your study program. Then October should be more of pathfinders, and November you write your ICAN exams. So I hope this video helps. If you prefer I use maybe a marker board to illustrate better, let me know in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, as I'll be posting a lot of teachings on. I'll just be picking I'll pick maybe 1 or 2 courses in each diet and make videos on them, and so that to help my YouTube subscribers. We'll see you in the next video. Bye. For those in skills and professional level, I'm going to use a marker board to illustrate how to create your own personal timetable. Thank you for watching once again.